You've clicked this video because you want to find out what the most meta tactics are right now in FIFA 23. And we're joined today by a FUTWIZ Pro player, NIKSNEB, who recently qualified for the E-Champions League as well. And he's going to show us the most meta tactics in FIFA 23 right now. And we're starting off with the 3-4-2-1. Now, this is your team, NIKSNEB. What are we saying about the team? I see there's a couple of good cards in there. Fofana, that's a bit of an interesting one. How's he?
Yeah, Fofana's actually really good. Obviously, it's a road to the final card, so hopefully Chelsea can do the business against Dortmund. But he's very good at 87 rated, so I'm hoping he can be better. But yeah, the team's good.
Class, decent. And obviously a lot of people will be saying, oh, you're only good with these tactics because he's got a crazy team. Well, lads, you can do these tactics. They work with any team, depending on what division you're in. It really doesn't matter. I've got a worse team than NIKSNEB, and I use these tactics from time to time as well, and they're great. Now, Sneb, first of all, if you could just talk me through the benefits of the 3-4-2-1 and why pros are starting to move towards it, and then we'll get into your tactics and what you have on each individual player. Talk to me.
Yeah, so the 3-4-2-1, basically how you use it is, obviously you have the right mid and left mid, and you have the right forward and left forward. You just want to double up on the wings and create opportunities that way. Obviously, with 3 back, many years, previous years, 3-5-2 has been OP because the 5 back or the way it defends in a 5 is really OP. So you use that as well. So the left mid and right mid are really helpful in this formation. That's how it works really.
Cool. So what you're saying is what you get an overload on both sides, which enable you to just pretty much outnumber the opponent's fullbacks every time. So you get the benefit of attacking like that, and then when you're defending, it just defends at a 5 at the back. So as you know, 5 at the back, ratty formation, but it defends for you. So it's pretty great. It's the best of both worlds, essentially. Now, talk me through, obviously, your defensive style, your width, etc., and why you've got them certain numbers on them certain things.
Yeah, so the width is low, just so the right mid and left mid can enjoy as much space as they can. But you can use it in an out ball. So say I had the ball my right centre back, my team be in, which will make their defence come in, but my left mid and right mid will still be wide. So I can play a quick switch and play off that. My depth is 60. This is just the way I defend. Obviously, this year depth, you can have 70 plus, which also offside traps for you, but I like to use 60. I don't know, it feels comfortable. I'm quite high up, but I don't get auto offside traps. I do them myself. 35 width, I like to keep it the same in my defence, so the team doesn't really like mess up like during attack and defence, or just switch over from the ball. Players in the box, I use 6. This is good because I can have my left forward, my right forward, my striker, they're always in the box. My left mid and right mid are in quite good spots when I lose the ball. My centre backs, you'll see later in instructions, can stay back and I can close them in on a good press. Corners and free kicks is all down to you, but I use 2 and 1.
Okay, brilliant. And in terms of instructions, let's have a little scout then. Start off with the defenders. What do you have on defence? That's quite nice and easy.
Yeah, so all just stay back as expected. Nothing on the interceptions. Don't want them to step up. So yeah, just easy.
Okay, cool. And the midfield 2 of Modric and Pogba. How's Modric's card, by the way? The team of the year.
Yeah, so I actually brought Modric. He's found 0 chem, if you saw earlier. But that there's a reason, because he's so good. He's not too expensive either, considering how expensive this game is right now. I think he's at like 1.3 mil. I think I brought him for. So yeah, he's very good, very nice and tidy on the ball.
Will you use him in your pro team, by the way?
Not in my pro team, because I only get to use 3 team of the years, and there's players like Mbappe, R9, Hullet, and that about. So Modric doesn't quite get into them, but he's very good.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so my 2 centre mids, stay back, cover centre, stay on edge. This is what I was talking about earlier. The stay on edge of the box, kind of like, see, I've got 7 attackers really. My 5, my 2 wingers on each side, and my striker. So they're like all attacking really, and then I've got my 2 centre mids who just sit behind and like close them in. So they're on stay back, cover centre, and stay on edge. I don't want to get into the box because I feel like we'll get punished on the break with only 3 centre backs, and if someone does go forward and we only have 1 centre midfielder, we can get punished. So yeah.
Cool, nice. And the wingers. Talk to me about the wingers.
These are meant to be on comeback. Stay wide. Stay wide just for the reason I showed you earlier, where we're on low width and we use our right mid and left mid on stay wide. come back. Obviously, want to come back to defending a 5, but we want them to stay wide to give us an out ball. I'll balance crossing runs because I don't want them always going to the box, but I want them in the box sometimes. So we want balance to let the game do that for us, and then I don't want getting behind or really anything. I just want them to just sit there and be an out ball.
Nice, decent. And the front three?
Yeah, the front three are on stay central, getting behind, stay forward. Similar to the 4-3-2-1, you want their defence pushing back, all three of them causing a bit of chaos. Basically, 3 strikers. So stay forward, stay central, let them all 3 of them play together, but also put them stay central so they can kind of get out of the way if I left mid and right mid to play with each other, you know. So Nuno and Neymar will be playing with each other, playing 1-2s, trying to beat their right back.
Decent. Now, I'm going to throw a spanner in the works and ask you a quick question. If you could give me 3 positives to this formation, what would they be?
I think defensively it's really good, the 5-back. I think that's definitely one positive. Defending the 5-back is really, really good. Attacking in what you could say a 7, very, very good. Obviously, you're outnumbering their defence every single time. So that's very, very good. And I'll also just say the left forward, right forward and striker this year works so well. You can see in the 4-3-2-1, which is the other meta formation right now. So it's just another version of that, but we defend in a 5 instead of a 4. So yeah, that would be another positive.
Yeah, and if there's any cons, if there are any?
The cons would be if you're playing against someone who attacks really quickly and breaks, then the 3-back could be a negative. But if you're playing someone slow and you've got a good press, you can stop them going forward quickly, then defending the 5 would be very good. So it depends.
Cool. So you might just be vulnerable to like a counter if like somebody's too quick attacking, yeah? Yeah,
exactly.
All right, brilliant. If you want to take me back to your team then, brilliant stuff. And guys, that is pretty much the tactics. Let us know in the comments if the tactics do help you out. Obviously, don't just play it for one game and say, oh, they're so bad. Give it a go. Let me know. In the description, I'll leave a link to Jacob's Twitch, all socials where you can keep up to date with all of his gameplay, live as well when he goes live, and everything else. And obviously, if it did help you out, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.